You know, you need those young guys, a good mix with the vets, and Vegas really doesn't have that. They just have the vets. And I don't know if it's kind of their plan. And from what it looks like to me is their plan was like, we're going for the cup now, so we're going to play the veterans. Which I think Montreal is kind of showing, hey, show a little bit of faith in some young guns. Just let them be. Which is going to bring me to Cody Glass. Like, okay, we just exposed a big issue with Vegas. They have really no ELC players making an impact, just the vets. And clearly, I don't think that works, right? Well, they have this one kid who was their first ever draft pick that they kept over Suzuki and they kept over Brandstrom. His name's Cody Glass. I think you've heard of him, right? Cody Glass didn't have a single goal 5-on-5. But you want to know where he did have his goals? On the power play. In the series that Vegas just got embarrassed in, they went 0 for 15 on the power play. Why the hell isn't this kid getting a shot? At least, even if, like, I don't get what the hell they're doing with him. Like, I understand you want to win now, and that's fine. But clearly, the regular season does not mean jack shit. Like, it doesn't. All that matters is what you do in the postseason. And I don't see what the big issue with Cody Glass was. Like, I watch every single Knights game. I never saw one brutal mistake or turnover that led to a goal. Like, you know, is he the most noticeable 5-on-5? Probably not. But, you know, you got to remember, he's only 22. And some people have a longer trajectory when it comes to development. I just don't understand what the problem is with letting a power play specialist, which is at this point what he is, at least what he's shown, I should say, right? I don't understand what the issue is letting that kid get some time and develop. But what they did with him, it baffles me. I don't understand. Like, show some fucking confidence in this kid. You know, he's been through a lot. He had to miss an entire year due to injury. At the beginning of the year, like, I thought he was fine. And when you have your one biggest weakness with Vegas was their power play, and this kid shows that he can score on the power, why the hell is he not in the lineup? You know, over a Ryan Reeves, over a Keegan Cole, it makes zero sense to me. And I think that may have made a pretty big difference in the series, even if he only got one goal on the power play. I don't give a shit. That's one more goal than they had. That's instead of having a 0% power play to 6% or 7, whatever the hell it may be. I mean, that's a big difference in a series where every single game that you lost was by one goal. You know what I mean? What a big difference that could have been, right? So I really don't understand what they're doing with this, and I think it's a huge problem that they really need to adjust. And they need to let this kid play and develop. And I don't really give a shit what the regular season looks like. I don't care if they make it to the playoffs by 1 point, dude. Look at what Montreal did, dude. They were squeaking by at the end, and now they're in the cup final. Just let the kid develop. Let the kid develop. Let the kid develop. Okay, look at this. Cody Glass, right? I'm just looking at moneypuck.com here, just trying to get stats. You know, I was talking about Vegas and, you know, felt like they really shit the bed when it came to like face-offs in this series. And so this is just kind of something I saw just looking over. So this is the entire Golden Knights postseason stats, right? And so this was kind of interesting. I just went, and I love this website how you can do this. So I sorted by the one stat that I did not expect the one player to be the highest in or second. Where is it? So we're going to go over here. So Corsi, right? So on ice shot attempts Corsi, 62% and then 65% on Fenwick, right? Who do you think that's going to be? Cody Glass. What? I know he only played one game, and I remember it was in Minnesota, but I mean, he had 12 minutes of ice times and got a 0.5 expected goals. That's, I mean, you multiply that by 5, that's 2.5 expected goals that he would have had. 25% starts in the offensive zone, okay. You know, clearly this is a dude that you need to use in the offensive zone, but 2 hits in 12 minutes ain't bad. 0 giveaways. Didn't take a face-off. But look at his expected goals. 2.13 in 12 minutes. I mean, I know that's averaged out, but that's, that's got to say something. I mean, this kid is, I think just by this, I don't know how he only got one game in with stats like these, On ice expected goals percentage. Dylan Sakura just killing it in his 2 games. Wow. I mean, look at these. I don't get what they're doing with this kid. I mean, just please give him a shot next year.